with Beer Man.
All right, man. Oh, is it still going?
Yeah.
Back scratch.
You good on Tuesday? Okay.
What are you doing, Miscellaneous?
Oh, is it still going?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I got it. All right, so welcome everyone. Chad out there, welcome to Beer and Cheese Tuesday. I lost my words, sorry. Welcome to Beer and Cheese Tuesday. Yes, let's get that right. Another Beer and Cheese open table Beer and Cheese Tuesday for anyone that wants to join. Can come up if you'd like. Bring beer and cheese of choice. Love to have you up here. Thank you, panel. You guys rock. We got Bumpy Road Brewery. We got Thrash Metal Homebrew and Barbecue. Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. And Chadeo. And, of course, Beer Man. All right. Cool. So we're going to go ahead. This is just a panel. We're going to pair cheese and beer. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what we got in the chat real quick. We got Thrash was first. Come on now. All right. Y'all got to beat them next time. All right. We got Burley here. We got Chadeo. We got Miss Piggy. Tommy. What's up, Tommy Carroll? Marion Butch. Flacco. What's up, man? All right. Let's go here. And we're going to bring our beers and cheese up. Welcome, Thrash. Oh, it's Bumpy. Sorry.
I'm bringing a cheese that Miscellaneous knows very well. Got the Dello aged Havarti. This one is bold number 4 out of 6, I believe, but it's aged for 12 months. And it gives you some of the flavor profiles. It does say that it has the crunchy crystalline texture. So looking forward to that. Do enjoy that. What I like about this is awesome because I've had some cheeses where they're packed really tight and trying to cut into them to get them out. You're cutting some of the cheese off. Yeah, so this one has a peel corner. So you can peel it right up.
They're getting tight. Their package game is right, boys.
Yeah, I will do that afterwards. But I mean, that's kind of what it's going to look like. Probably, I'll try to make mine less crumbly, but. It looks like it's going to be good. Look at the sweat. This thing came out of the fridge about 10 minutes ago, and its package is sweating. Sweaty. The beer I'm going to pair with it is this is from Schilling Beer Company. This one's called San Jacinto. It is a Mexican style lager at 5%. So Mexican style lager. It is a Vienna style lager. It really is. And it pours into an already used glass.
That's called preconditioned. What's up, JC?
That's right. Fairly tight bubbles. The head is kind of a creamy white color. The beer itself is a deep amber to brownish coloration. It's very clear. It's not showing that it's clear because of lighting, but you can see right through it. So beautiful looking beer, and hopefully it pairs well with the cheese. I'm thinking some of the traditional type of notes that come off, the bready notes and everything that come out of the Vienna style lager should hopefully pair fairly well with a nice aged Havarti. So cheers.
Nice looking Vienna. Damn.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, Benjamin Franklin up. All right, for the cheese we got from Good and Gather, we got the habanero jack.
Ooh.
You know what pisses me off is they say there's 12 servings per container and it's 70 calories. You have to do 12 by 70. 12 times 70.
Jeez.
That's a lot.
I'm not going to eat the whole thing. I'm
I don't know much about real estate.
724.
Exactly. But yeah, if you look at it, you got some really good habanero chunks in that bad boy, and these are slices. I usually get the chunk cheese where you have to slice it yourself because they always put something in there that keeps them from sticking together too bad. So we'll go for that. That's going to be interesting. I've had other habanero jack cheeses. I'm curious on how this one goes. And then for the beer from New Belgium, we have Wild Ride, and this is in celebration to the 30th anniversary for the beloved Fat Tire. They made this bad boy, and it is a 7%er and 44 IBUs, 214 calories, Fat Tire ale yeast, and the hops. Well, I'll go over the details here shortly. Let's go ahead and get her poured up in a pre-used glass, which is right up Bumpyville.
Ooh. Yum.
So it's a little lighter than an amber, but I don't know if they call it an amber.
Amber IPA.
Amber IPA, yeah, it's a little brighter. It's kind of an orange or lemon to orange kind of look to it. Really tight bubbles, very white head. Yeah, we'll get into this in a little bit. Cheers.
Nice.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. Thank you. Awesome. That's a great beer, by the way.
Cheers, everybody. Today I've got some cheese from a company I haven't had anything from. This is La Bonne Vive. This is their original style. Oh, cheese. Yeah, weird container.
I like it.
cheese, but
Oh wow, that's cool.
That's awesome.
oh shit!
Oh, no.
I didn't break nothing.
Cheese down.
Yeah. All right. So tonight I got something from Prairie. This is their Prairie Gold. This is a sour bottle conditioned golden ale. Comes in at 6.5%. Oh. Boy.
I muted them.
There was a hiss and there's some smoke on there because I don't know how old this is, so that's a good sign. It says to leave a little bit in the bottle. There's some serious true to this shit. What they're saying.
That's a sign of a good beer.
Yeah.
It's loud too. Crispy.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Nice lemony, slight straw orangey type of look to it. Bubbles are pretty tight knit. One finger white head, but it's going down fairly quick. It's crunchy and crackly and loud. So yeah, not too shabby.
Nice.
You can see saison.
It's a good looking beer.
Ooh, it smells like a saison too. That's for damn sure.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Miscellaneous. Right on. Welcome, son.
Scared me for a second. Hi, everybody. Happy
Scared me too.
Tuesday.
What's up, Dad?
What's up, guys? Today I'm bringing Bel Joyoso, sharp provolone aged. Man, my lighting sucks. My camera sucks. 7 months. I've had some of it already. I have it cut up right here. It's a sharp provolone. See, I don't know much else about it. World's best provolone is what they're stating. And I'm bringing a fancy beer myself. It is Keystone Light. Key Lakeful Raspberry and Lime and beer.
Never had it.
This is a fancy beer, I'm telling you. And I cracked her open. I'll pour her in. I'm going fancy tonight with the tuna wine glass. I got a little shaky.
Yeah, you almost had a little rainstorm.
Yeah.
Champagne.
Yeah, it's a champagne color. Almost looks like tinkle from a rain delay.
Or a beer delay.
Or a beer delay. Yeah, the bubbles are dissipating quickly on top of, I don't know, a half a finger head. Yeah. There she is.
That's
Yummy.
super clean. Holy crap.
I'm in the snow globe. Cheers. Thanks for having me.
No good.
No, you're welcome, man. Thanks for being here. That's a very clear beer. Holy crap. That's not brilliant. All right, Sutton, you ready, man?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I gotta get this shit set up.
I'll go ahead and go. You let me know when you're ready. We'll come
At
back.
least you got your shirt on. That's a start.
Yeah, I put my shirt on. What the fuck? I gotta give me a break. Go to somebody else. I'll get it figured out.
All right, man. All right, man. I'm gonna. Yeah, okay. I'll go to me. All right, cool. Cool. All right. Well,
I'll be there. I just got to figure something out. I got to get my camera set up. You know, I got a paint can and a stir stick. Let me see if this son of a bitch works now.
here's 23KC. Cheers to you.
It might.
Oh, good.
It's trying. I know what I got to do.
Here, I'll go ahead and do mine, and then I'll get back to you.
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you got to do.
All
I
right,
should be pretty good there. I'm all right now.
Yeah, you're
I
good.
think I'm
now, dude.
okay.
Let's do it.
I gotta go get my cheese.
Oh,
Fuck.
shit. Okay. Here, let's go to
Hey,
all
while
of
you're
us
at it,
for
go
a
pee. Go pee.
Grab some peanuts.
OMG, man.
I'm coming, man. I'm about ready.
So how's the
I
weather in
wasn't
Colorado?
prepared. I don't even know where I got this stuff from. Okay, it's some kind of government cheese. This is low moisture, part skim.
Government cheese.
I'm sorry. I thought I was interrupting somebody.
Oh, no, you're fine. Go.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, honey, it's low moisture, part skim mozzarella cheese. But I had some of this last night. It's pretty good. It's the Colby.
Nice.
There's all the information on there if you want it. I remember this government cheese back in the 70s. He was giving away. It was like Velveeta. Like Velveeta cheese. Fuck, everybody had it.
Mhm.
They give it away by the tons. There's some of the government support programs for the dairy industry back in the day. But I'm pairing that cheese with a really, really good German Pilsner beer. Wernesgrüner. Damn, I got somebody trying to call me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wernesgrüner, man. Distributed by Aldi's. It goes to 1600 in Germany. Yeah, it's a great beer. It's what I pay? $6.99 a 6-pack
There you go.
for an imported German Pilsner beer. It's the only Aldi's beer that they have that is not a contract brewery. It's independently owned. And I guess it's renowned over there in towards Eastern Germany. But here it is. I'm going to drink it. I'm going to have to take a break and cut my cheese to give you my. I'm going to flip cheese, man.
As long as
excuse me.
there,
Oh, there.
So
Man.
you can just show for now.
You guys ain't talking.
I'm gonna do a review after.
Yeah.
We can do a review
You
after.
there?
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Okay. Hey, Sut,
I don't know what's.
let's do. Can you hear me, Sut? Shit. Okay, I'm gonna.
Is there any way there? What'd I do?
I don't know if you can hear us, man. But I'll just go to me, I guess.
Hey, it's me.
How you doing, Bumpy? How you doing, man? All right. Damn. All right. Cool, dude. There's 5 cuss words that will
Never a dull moment when Sutton joins.
All right. So, why don't we just continue with this? Shit, fuck. Okay. Shit. Get it all out, everyone. Just get it out. All right. So I'm just gonna say mine here. All right. So I got actually go with the cheese. I got a Cathedral City. I've never seen these guys actually. You guys may have, but it's a vintage English cheddar cheese. Even a Ziploc bag was kind of cool. Yeah, it was kind of neat. But yeah, I took it out. It's kind of cut some up. It's kind of wet and sheeny looking, like oily sheen on the top. They're a little wet, like saltiness. You can get the grit there. Kind of
Like
feel the
Charlie
graininess. Charlie Sheen. It's kind of dry. It's very dry though. It's like, oh shit. It drops.
Shit.
Like
It's a sham wow.
crazy. All right, so and this beer is 4 months old. I'm just gonna say that right away. I sometimes I don't look at dates, so I just pick them and do it. But this one's out of Varietal Beer Company out of Sunnyside, Washington. It's their Deosil. It's a Pacific Northwest hazy IPA, brewed with Amarillo, Cascade, Chinook, and Simcoe. So it's got a quad variety of hops in there. No IBUs listed, 7% ABV, canned 125.21, so about 4 months old. Let's go ahead and open this. Like maybe move it around a little bit. It's probably got some sediment. So yes, they do Pacific Northwest hazies. It's not just New England, and they're definitely pioneer. But yeah, this is a lemon, like a bitter pioneer lemon color through and through. I mean, this looks like lemon meringue. Nice finger and a quarter head. It's got a lemon grapefruit smell. Very nice, spritzy kind of smell. That's nice. I like that. Rindy, that's what I'm going for. Yeah, so I think this will work. I hope it will work. So let's get back to the show here. Let's go to you guys. I'm going to bring up Bumpy Road Brewery.
All right. So I have the cheese out. I did cut it. It's very, very easy to cut. It's like slices of butter. There's a nice dampness. It's not going to pick up. There is kind of a nice dampness across the cheese on the top from its sweating. I pledge allegiance to the flag.
You have to put your hand over your heart, bro.
High five.
Stand up.
Okay, maybe I can just get really close. And I'm gonna eat this cheese. It smells.
There you go. In focus.
It smells. Yeah, it's got there's a little bit of a rubbery kind of aroma that comes up, like real faint, but there's a nuttiness underneath that.
Yes.
A little bit of a sweetness and a tang, a funky tang. It's kind of a floppy cheese. It bends and cracks. Doesn't look as dry as it did on the packaging. The packaging shows us as being dry, but this is more creamy and damp. And it's very creamy in the mouth. It kind of starts off like first bite, it's kind of like this isn't going to have much flavor. And then you get some of that kind of nuttiness coming up. That tang, there's a funky tang to it. And the packaging says that there's like a caramel taste. I'm not picking up on caramel. There's just a little bit of those crunchy crystals throughout. But yeah, this one does have a pretty kind of bold, I guess, like they say on the packaging. It's got a bold flavor. It starts off like it's not going to be, but then it all just kind of melts all over your mouth, and really, really good flavors. So this is a nice cheese. Now I'm not sure if this wasn't aged as long, if this was like a super fresh Havarti, I think that it might be more bland. But this one being aged for 12 months definitely has a good sharpness to it. It's good.
Yeah,
Now
I like that cheese, man.
Yeah, I see why.
Excuse me.
The beer. This Mexican style lager, a Vienna style lager. brown bread crust, some little bit of like a dark fruit note in there. Not super hoppy, but any hop that is coming through gives it a bit of an earthy tone. But it's just very bready and kind of slightly fruity. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, Whiskey.
Cheers. Look, Robert snuck in.
Light body, medium carbonation, a bit drying to the palate. It starts off with a big, bold maltiness. You're getting that brown bread crust.
What's the cheese?
The hops are coming through a bit with that kind of zestiness, a little bit of that earthy tone. Well balanced, not like it's got that balanced bitterness. Kind of at the end where it kind of starts to lead away a little bit from the brown bread and bread crust notes that are up front and foremost with this beer. I would say also a little touch of caramel to the palate from the beer, going with that kind of dark fruit. 5% ABV. You can't taste it, but there's so much flavor in this. If you're drinking like an American adjunct lager, you drink one of these, even though they're the same, like right around the same ABV. With Budweiser's 5%, this is 5%. This one tastes like there's more, more to it. It tastes like there'd be more alcohol because of the amount of that roasty kind of toasted.
How much money was it, Bumpy? What'd you pay for it?
This was about 15. Yeah, it was like $14.99 for a 4-pack, 16-ounce cans. Pretty typical of a craft beer. But yeah, let's try to pair this up with a cheese.
Cheese it up with a pear.
Coat the mouth.
That's a good.
Cheers, Brew.
Bro.
Thanks, Burley. I appreciate it.
Oh my god! Yeah, this goes very well with the cheese. The cheese is so creamy on the palate, and then you drink this beer, and the beer has that kind of drying effect, but the cheese still lingers on, so you still have some of that creaminess left over on the palate. It doesn't dry you out as much. You get the bread notes coming through very nicely, kind of mixes well with that kind of funky tang that this has, the cheese has. So you get that nice rich bread note, and then that kind of funky tang, and a little bit of the nuttiness, and the beer kind of carries through that caramel note that the cheese is missing, that it says that's there. So the beer actually gives it the caramel blend. These work very well together. I would say the pairing itself is better than just the cheese. If just eating the cheese by itself, the beer actually enhances this whole experience, makes it much better. But it's a great cheese nonetheless. But I'll give a score on the beer and the cheese when it comes back around. So cheers.
Very nice. Right on. Excellent, man. Thank you, Bumpy. Cool, man. We got Thrash next. All right,
brother. How are ya? That was
pretty good.
Everybody good? Hold on, I got to finish this real quick. Hold on. Real quick. All right, there we go. Good to go. All right.
I'm
Get
coming.
the beer,
I gotta get a beer.
So, Burley, you started a roll. I'll match your 20, man.
Love you, brother.
Yeah,
you are, bro. Thank you.
All right, so Habanero Jack from Good and Gather. I mean, this is I think this is a new thing that like Target is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Good and Gather. It's kind of like the Kroger only for Target, but
It's their new cheap. They're generic brand.
Yeah, it's oh my god, this cheese is good. Now I always go on and on about those that have pepper cheeses. I always ask while they're giving the review, did they add the liquid from the habanero or the jalapeno or whatever, the liquid to the cheese itself so that it goes throughout the cheese? This does have it. Drew was watching me freaking pant there for a little bit. It is in it. I mean, you can't see the liquid in there, but the cheese is like saturated with the habanero juice, in it. So it is warm. The last piece of cheese I had was like less than 5 minutes ago, but I'm still like burning back in the back a bit, but really good cheese. So, okay, so the pepper jack, habanero jack. So the jack part of the cheese, really good cheese. The habanero is very upfront forward, very good, very flavorful. One of those cheeses that kind of falls apart. It dries out pretty quick too, so you got to eat it or keep it sealed up real good until you put it on a sandwich or whatever you're gonna do with it. Put it on eggs, whatever. Very smooth at the beginning, but as you eat it, it goes over your palate. It doesn't break down too bad because sliced cheese and cut up cheese, they put something in there that keeps them from sticking. So that's kind of interfering. Now, if I had probably a block of it and cut it, I'd probably get a different feel in the mouthfeel. But it turns into a smooth cheese. When you swallow it, that's where the heat starts to build. It's kind of like having a real good plate of nachos. You got your chips and your salsa and whatever you have, and as you're eating it, the heat starts to build up, starts to get the back of your cheeks, and then it starts hitting your throat. And that's what's happening. It's not overpowering hot at all. It's a very comfortable hot. So yeah, that's a really good cheese. It's not bad for a Target brand cheese. It's good, man. From New Belgium, you got the Wild Ride. Let me kind of read this for a second here. To celebrate our 30th anniversary, we brewed a special hop-forward tribute to our beloved Fat Tire. Dry hop with Mosaic, Galaxy, Idaho 7, and Sabro. Wild Ride has decidedly American-style aroma that rolls right over malt sweet and fruity amber characteristics. It's a perfect reflection of the last 30 years, total, recognizable, a little unexpected, and easy to love. What a wild ride it's been. And it will go to your head real quick, too. I've had it. I had a can before, and I didn't eat anything before, and, man, did it go to your head. It was nutso 7%. So,
wow.
What's
It
that?
has Sabro, so the coconut. I can't.
Yeah.
The coconut tropical. See, that's a crazy hop right there.
What's weird too is I've never had Idaho 7 either. So if anyone's had that, but it does have two of my favorite hops, which is Mosaic and Galaxy in there.
Yeah.
Top 10s. I mean, those are top 10 hops for me, or I should say top 5 hops for me. They're in line with Citra and everything else like that. Yeah, the calories on this is for a 12-ounce can, 214. It uses a Fat Tire yeast, Chinook Galaxy, Idaho 7, Mosaic, Sabro, Nugget.
Did you say 214
214
calories?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a craft beer. So this is macro brew. So expect that. The malts are pale, caramel 80, Dingman's Munich, wheat, and Pilsner. So that's kind of a weird combination. That's really a weird combination for an IPA. So it's an amber IPA. So they put the 80 in there for the color at least. The wheat in there for the mouthfeel. The Pilsner malt's probably more for the ABV, and pale. Dingman's Munich. So Dingman's Munich, it must go along with the kind of the malt character that this beer has. If you look, it's got really good lacing on it. It's really sticky. The nose is really sweet. and you can you get some of the bitterness. You get some of that bitterness in the nose, and the real flavorful hop notes from the. I can smell the Galaxy in there. Chinook, especially because Chinook they use for the bittering hop, of course. It's only 16 alpha acid, which is really high for a hop. So using Chinook, I do that a lot with like Columbus and all that as well. Use it for a really good bittering hop, and then you can put your flavor hops, whatever you want, Citra, whatever. But it's got a real pleasant smell to it. It's not. It doesn't turn you away at all. For 44 IBUs, it's a very light IBU. The ABV, you can't even smell the alcohol in the nose, but you can in the taste. So cheers.
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 Cheers, buddy.
Is the higher IBUs masking the caramel from the exaggerated malts?
Well, in this instance, the alcohol really comes through. You got heat. I mean, it's very hot on the tongue. When you're drinking it, when you open your mouth, you can feel the alcohol come off your tongue. You can get it in the taste as well. It's not a true balanced beer, but I can see what they're trying to do with this. But I don't think they hit the mark with it completely, because you have to have balance between your hops, your malt, and your alcohol, and they overdid it with the alcohol. So
Sometimes if it has too much sweetness, everybody thinks the opposite, but a lot of times that sugar will bring out the alcohol.
well, that's the thing, is it depends on what yeast you use, and if you're using if the sugars are complex versus a simple sugar too. So in this instance, the malt presence is there, but it isn't enough to cover the alcohol that the alcohol taste that you get.
I would guess to say that they're using processed sugar
No, it's all
rather than a syrup or
No.
something. They're using a processed sugar.
processed sugar is simplified sugar. It's like adding table sugar to a beer. It
That's
doesn't
what it
make
is.
sense. No, what they did is they upped the ante on the pale malts. They just kept adding pale malts until they got to the ABV they wanted to. That's the secret about getting a beer. The problem is when you lose balance, if you don't know how to do malts versus hops versus the ABV, you can really screw a beer up. They didn't make the mark on this one. It's sticky, but it didn't quite make it. But don't
Got a good head and lacing.
Yeah, it's got great lacing. It can be sticky till tomorrow, but I'm getting too much alcohol on this. 7%. Now, if they made this a 5%er, this would probably be lovely. You know what I mean? But with the cheese, I noticed when I eat the cheese and then put the beer with it, it doesn't break the cheese down at all. It's because of the stuff they put on the cheese, I can tell you right now. They go pretty good together. The problem is there's just too much. There's too much of the alcohol in this beer to allow the maltness and the hopness to really play with the cheese. But the heat from the alcohol and the heat from the habanero kind of go together in a way. So they kind of work, but most of the way they don't. But cheers. Let me think about it a little bit more, and then I'll give you a score at the end.
Nice, man. That was excellent, man. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, Miscellaneous.
All right. So cheers. Yeah, for the Prairie Arsenals, the Prairie Gold. Quick little rundown of what this beer's got in it. The Saison fermented with a mix of ale yeast, wine yeast, lactobacillus, and 2 strains of Brettanomyces. A lot of stuff going on in this beer. Lots of yeast. So still fairly effervescent. It's hard to see on the color of the beer. Oh yeah, there you go. Boom, streaming. Tiny little bubbles there. Head went down on the nose. It's one of those funky saisons, man. I get like a slight Vinny and some Band-Aid.
Wow.
Band-Aid saison, yeah.
Suck.
Johnson and
It
Johnson.
doesn't really smell. It's not like super off-putting, but it's
Okay.
definitely It smells like a Band-Aid. All right, yeah, that's what I'm picking up on that. It is kind of does almost have like a wine-like smell to it. I think they use like I can't remember. Anyways, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Drew.
Well, it doesn't taste like Band-Aids. That's always good.
That's a
That's a good thing.
It's got almost a light to medium body. It's pretty clean. Fruit notes I'm picking up in here, like getting like pear and that wine thing, man. It's got a nice dryness to it, like a almost like grapes, like wine grapes. Finishes rather quick, and it's dry but inviting, man. It wants you to get back in there and have some more for sure. This is tasty. I was definitely off put there for a minute. I was like, oh shit, Band-Aids, that's not good. The funkiness to it though, it's not overly funky. It doesn't have that barnyard type of thing to it, which is all right by me. So not too shabby. It's pretty good. Moderately priced beer, yeah, for the goat cheese. Ooh, comes in the tub. Yeah, this one looks a little creamier and little pastier than some of the other ones I've had, but yeah, there it is. White, plain goat cheese. Not a big, really got no smell to it, so bon appetit.
Cheers.
Yum, 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 yum.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Oh. I don't like the texture of that. It's been sitting out. Light tang. It's a little zingy. Man, this cheese is bringing the funk, man. You could taste the goat, that's for sure. Farmy barn type of notes, like the aromas you get around like a barn. It's picking up on that. It's a little gamey, the cheese is, so. Not bad. I mean, I kind of like that. I've been trying to find a goat cheese like this that's not so like sweet or more neutral. So yeah, let's do the pairing.
Damn, Burley.
Damn, dog. Let me get a 20.
Thank you, man.
Get it, Burley.
Cheers, bud. It's appreciated.
It it almost cancels it out completely. The only thing that I do notice is that like the vinegar wine that goes down and it gets a little bit more fruity. So that's not a bad. I'm getting a little bit more of the flavor of the fruits and stuff that they've got in here. So not bad. I'm gonna have a little bit more and get some collective notes together to finish it out. But beer's good. Cheese is all right. I don't know. I gotta find out. I gotta do more drinking.
Nice.
Cheers. Thanks for having me.
That's
Cheers. Yeah, dude. Anytime.
Cheers, Miscellaneous.
Thank you. That was great.
We go, Drew.
Appreciate it.
Hi,
All right.
it's me. So I need to pour some Freshy Fresh in here. There we go. I'm
drink.
gonna start out with the beer because I don't trust this cheese after the beer. So cheers to the beer. As you can see earlier, clear with hyper effervescence kind of coming up there. And a small head that's already gone. Not much of head retention. Just very quickly. No head here. Check the aroma. Raspberries and lime front and center. And it just kind of crisps out on the nose. Just a light finish on the nose. Not over welcoming or crazy. Just it's perfect. Let's give her a try. Cheers.
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 Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
follows the nose with raspberry, followed by the lime, with a crisp, light finish, just like the aroma. That is good.
Behind that saying that was
Now
like,
with the cheese, I don't know how to spell Belgioioso, sharp provolone, whatever.
I struggle with that company's name too.
Yeah, as you can see, very light looking, creamy light yellow.
the dishwasher.
Then it's slightly wet. Didn't say the M word. Haha. You're welcome, Mary. Slightly wet, just mostly dry, and it's just breakable. Just break it easily. Just don't even need to hulk it. It just falls apart. All right. Check the aroma. Ooh.
Sure is.
Wow. Oh man, it's funky. Barnyard steak. Some cheese is in there somewhere. I'm gonna find it. A little bit of creaminess in it, not much. Oh man! All right, Godspeed. Give her a try.
Grace, the Lord is with you.
Provolone goes well with meat.
That does. I can tell why you put it on a
Chadeo face.
pastrami sandwich. Oh man!
Provolone goes
Follows the nose with the Barney Fife, and very dry, no creaminess. All right, well, let's moisten. I got it in there. Let's moisten up this cheese with some beer pairing. Bam.
Yeah.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Gargle.
Cheers. All right.
Nope, doesn't work. I didn't even really get much of the beer. Was there for a split second. The funk from the cheese just overtook everything. Raspberry lime are just non-existent with the pairing. Not a great match. I'll have numbers next time around.
Damn. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Thanks, man.
You're welcome. Cheers.
I'm gonna get
Emoji sad face Chadeo.
Yeah. Josh, thanks, man. You guys are like being way too generous tonight. It's really nice. I appreciate it.
We're getting the chat drunk. Wait till we get to the
Yeah, you guys are getting drunk. Like, slow down on your debit card, man. Okay.
Oh, and Chadeo, we need a picture of
Here we
you,
go.
selfie of you drinking.
I am drinking a Vernusgrüner. Vernusgrüner from Aldi's. The only beer they sell that's not contract brewed. It's a family-owned brewery. They've been around since the 1600s. It's a great. It says German Pils. It used to be called if you got the European bottle, it was called Legend. It was called Legend. But this is a great German Pilsner. I've been sipping on it, so I'm not going to sit here and sniff and taste and everything. But you get the uniqueness of the hops that they're using, and it's a hop forward beer. For a Pilsner, it's got some bite to it. Nice. It might be like an acquired taste, but it's up there. I mean, it's for $6.99 a 6-pack. Now they're at 11.330 mil. Now it's a European measure. What? How are you going to argue a European measure? So what? They measure it different. We should have went to fucking that shit years ago. But anyhow,
it's a good beer.
I don't even know where this government cheese comes from, but it's USDA. It's a Colby. It doesn't. It'll finally crack. See, it'll finally crack. Take a little bite of it.
That's
It's got a creamy feel.
Burns that don't melt.
No, it doesn't burn. No, it's just a cheddar. It's just a mild cheddar cheese, something to put like on a ham sandwich. You got a sausage, egg, and biscuit, man. Throw a slice of that shit on there, man. It'll do you good. It's good. It's decent. I mean, about a lot better, but it's government cheese. It ain't like Velveeta. At least it's got some substance to it. When they used to give the shit out, it was like Velveeta. It just didn't have the peel pack. It didn't have the plastic wrapped around it. You gotta slice it yourself.
Yeah, the foil.
People got lazy, so the government's going to pay extra for cheese for people to have individual slices. No, what the fuck?
They gave it a name. I mean, you know what kind of cheese it is.
USDA government approved, man. Stamped, stored in warehouses. FEMA shit.
20
Yeah.
years.
Oh, it'll last forever. Fuck, that ain't going bad.
Plastic
You
added
keep it in that goddamn packet they got, that cheese ain't never going bad.
It's like
Got enough
MREs.
additives to kill a horse.
Oh, yeah. But this beer right here ain't got no additives. This beer right here confirms to the Ayahuasca or whatever. Here we go. Yeah, it confirms to the purity laws.
You said it so bad, I didn't even say it.
No, you put pure stuff into your body.
They call it the Ronald Sutton Heiskaboot.
Oh, man. I mean, it's great. If you guys got an Aldi's that you can go and buy beer from, I highly recommend this beverage. And everybody that's ever have it, if you look at the YouTube videos on it, everybody rants about it. It's a great beer. It really is. It's not a contract brew. It's a family-owned brewery in Germany. Yep. I take it over Heineken every day of the week. The only beer I'd put up against this beer, the only beer I would compare them with, and sit them down and take an examination, is Stiegl. Stiegl from Austria, called the Little Steps. The Little Steps. It's made in Strasbourg, Austria. Yeah, they got records of Mozart sitting in that bar drinking that beer. It's the Stiegl. If you ever have a chance to buy a Stiegl beer or buy this Wernesgrüner, I mean, they're the two best beers. They're top of the top. You know, Budvar. I'm trying to get a mini keg of Budvar, and it's like impossible to do. I want Budvar. I want the original Budvar, and I can't find it. They make it. I've seen the guys over there, you know, stone the crows. I've seen them guys do it in their kegerator thing. You know, fuck, I can't get that stuff.
Did you have that with the cheese yet?
Yeah, it pairs real well. Really does. Yeah, there's another bite.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Does the beer break
it's nice creamy cheese. You know, it's Colby. I mean, it's nothing special. It's just Colby cheese. Like I said, I wish I had a nice, good piece of ham. Slap it between two pieces of bread and suck it down. You know, some good mustard. I got some Polska kibasi in a pan in the oven with sauerkraut. I'm going to eat that tonight.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I might put some of that goddamn cheese on it. I don't know. I know I'm just enjoying this. My camera fucking went out on it.
It looks good.
You guys see me okay?
You look great,
Still
man.
handsome as ever, man.
I can't see myself.
All
But
right.
anyhow, yeah, this Wernesgrüner is really an enjoyable beverage, and you know, do you want me to rate it yet? I'll come back and rate it. Go around. I'm going to try to get back on it because I can't see myself.
We're going to go to whiskey right now. Thank you, Sutton, man. Yeah, give us some time, think about it, give us a score after, and we'll go to whiskey. Right on. Thank you so much, man.
Sounds like a plan. All right, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Cheers. Welcome, whiskey. Yeah, go ahead and do the
Hey, guys.
There you go.
I'm sorry I'm late. I just got home and you guys already started. I've had that Wernesgrüner that he's talking about. It's good from Aldi. I like it too. Anyway, what I have today is Alley Oop Dunkel by Free State Beer here in Lawrence, Kansas. It's a Dunkel. I like Dunkels. It's 5.7% alcohol by volume is the best I can tell you because on the website they put a sliding bar. This is the stupidest shit I ever seen. This is what they're telling you. If you can see it, your ABV between 5 and 6%. So I'm saying it's 5.7%. That's the best.
You're wearing glasses, so
What the hell?
Just telling you.
everybody's wearing glasses but me.
I can take them off and I couldn't read this. I can see you guys and read the screen, but I can't see close. My arms ain't long enough no more. But Anyway, I got that. It's a Dunkel. I like Dunkels. It's one of my favorite styles of beer, probably, if not my favorite style. For cheese, I have from Roth. It's from Wisconsin. It's butter casse cheese. It's I cut some pieces last night, and I made French dip sandwiches last night. I put it on top of the French dip and put it in the toaster oven and melted it off. And let me tell you something. This stuff is outstanding. But we'll get to that in just a second. But I have no idea what type of cheese other than it's butter casse. I don't know if that's a specific style or whatever. I'm not real positive about that. I didn't look anything up on it. And it says pair with a Pilsner or cider, but I'm telling you right now, this stuff goes good with it. So, to the Dunkel, it's got a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of that mild roasty nuts, and then there's a lot of caramel in this one. A lot of caramel coming through in this one.
Right.
And it is really, it's working well with the chocolate and the lightly roasted malts. And I mean, it really is. And the nose and the palate follow each other. I don't know. When I find out, I'll let you know, Thrash.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Anyway, it's a more rich beer. And like Dunkels tend to be a little darker, a little richer than your average beer. I enjoy that about it. I can't tell you, it didn't develop much of a head when I poured it, but it does regenerate. So I do like that part about it.
Pretty
the cheese. Yeah, it's nice. This one of Free State's better. It's a seasonal, but still good stuff. The cheese, very creamy, very buttery. The word butter casse really works because you get a nice buttery note. Creamy, rich, no barnyard, bends real good. So I call it semi-soft cheese. It's not a total soft cheese, and it's not a hard cheese. It is pliable. It is neither moist nor wet, depending on how you want to term that. Just has a nice, rich, buttery, creamy note to it. A little bit of salt. You can taste the salt in it too, but it's cheese. I'm pretty sure most cheese is. Cultured pastured milk, salt, enzymes, and annatto for color. So yeah, you get the salt. I can taste the salt in it, but it's mild. Everything's mild.
Oh, you fucker.
But tell you what, melts great together. I like the sweetness in the beer counterbalancing the creamy butteriness of the cheese. It works well together. This works very good together. So, and then it just lingers. The last lingering effect is that little bit of that roasted malts, that lightly roasted malts that come through, and it's very well. And that lingers to the end. I like it. I come back with the score for you guys.
Nice, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Whiskey Scout, man.
Thank you for having me. I'm sorry for being late.
Oh, I just appreciate you being here, man. Hell yeah. Cool, man. All right. So what I have here is Cathedral City is the maker of this. It's their vintage English cheddar cheese. And this is what it looks like again. It's a real crumbly cheese. If I can do this better this time, you can see how it snaps. It's just real breakable, real nice. Let's eat it. Smells buttery, salty, very nice, very cheddary for sure. Takes a little bit of mushing in the mouth, kind of pasty, kind of makes that pasty feel kind of nice. I'm not getting any crystals or anything like that. Yeah, I am getting the crystals. Let's add it to it. Salty, good salty, tangy cheese. Yeah, good. Milky, creamy, really covers the mouth good. Yeah, I like that. That's a really kind of a sweetness to it. That's nice. That's a good cheese. Get this one. Yeah, if you can find this, get this. That's good.
Yeah,
Damn.
the English know how to make a good cheddar. Right?
Oh boy. I no doubt. Oh, the wrong beer. That's my sideshow beer. Whoops. Got to get a little buzz while you're doing this, right? All right. So this is the Deosil. Deosil. It's a Pacific Northwest 7%. No, I didn't get any IBUs. It's a 7% ABV Pacific Northwest hazy IPA. It's got a nice creamy. I went over it already, but nice lace already starting there. Nice creamy head. Had about a finger and a quarter head on the pour. Nice lemon meringue looking pie kind of looking beer. Going into the aromas. Lemon's kind of big on this actually, believe it or not. Lemon and grapefruit. Lemon grapefruit. There's a slight pinch of like resinous pine thing going on. It's got kind of a yeasty feel to it in the nose. A little yeastiness, a little rindy thing going on. A little spritz from lemon. Little pithiness as well. Yeah. So looking at it again, hazy beer. It's medium rising bubble. Can't see through it really at the top there. You can kind of see shadows down below. It's got its little areas there. But, a good-looking beer. Let's drink this. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
It's really warm. Oh, it's really warm right now. It's been sitting out too long. It's about 55 degrees. But it's really soft and smooth on the mouthfeel. A very, very smooth, soft, pithy beer. Definitely the underside of the peel. I mean that it's just so nice, and it's creamy on the head too. I mean it looks creamy. Body is a medium body. Got a sweetness through the middle there, and kind of a more like a flaked oat. I don't get any. I don't get wheat so much in this. I get more of an oat-like flavor. Nothing too grainy or anything. Alcohol's hidden very well. It dries off. It's kind of got a watery dryness in the back. But a very nice beer. It's very easy. I'd like to have this actually colder. If it was right off the tap, it would probably be very delicious. I mean, this is just so smooth, so relaxing. All right, let's have it with the cheese. Gotta chew this up to get it creamy and lathering and smushy.
Moist.
Oh, I've stuck it to my teeth. Yeah, that's so good. I get an eggy, a sulfur through the cheese, a little sulfur. I hear.
I'm talking about full.
That salty is nice. Fruits I was getting like lemon and grapefruit citrus. There's a little bit of apricot, I say it. There's a little apricot. I always said apricot. But it's nice. It's got a little melon in there, a little kind of a grape, white grape and a melon. Mixed with that saltiness, though. It's not super cutting. I thought that it would be more. I didn't see that it was a hazy. I thought it would be a Pacific Northwest IPA, like a West Coast style IPA. More pine driven, more resinous and bitey at the end. I was wanting it to kind of cut through the cream. And this isn't really doing that so much. It's more or less just working with it. Just kind of going into it and kneading it like you do dough. It just kind of like makes it what it is. It's kind of side by side on this one. It didn't really do any justice for either or. So, but both very good on both sides. And for 4 months old, this isn't bad at all. Getting a lot of flavors. So don't always listen to the shelf life, you know. Sometimes it might hold pretty well. So yeah, man, that's my makeup there. I'm gonna take a pee real quick, but you guys keep going. All right. Or wait, Nomi.
Again?
I know, dude. I got prostate bladder.
His shirt used to
Anyway,
Shirt used to be white.
keep it going for a while, Bumpy. I'll be right back.
be. Bubby's our host today. Yeah, right before.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
All right. It looks like the rainstorm has come back again.
Emergency.
So
Another rain delay.
We're going to be on a rain
So-
delay for a couple minutes, folks. We got to dry the track.
I am out of my beer and I've eaten all my cheese. So that can only mean a couple of things. Either I was really thirsty and hungry,
Good.
or the beer and
You're
the
very
cheese
compulsive.
was really good. It's probably both. I think it was both at the same time. Right now I'm drinking this is an odd one. This is from Flying Dog, Dead Rise, Old Bay Goza. This is an odd.
What?
Tastes like Old Bay
Old
seasoning.
Bay.
They put Old Bay seasoning in it.
That's piquing my interest.
It's
Yeah,
weird.
that could, it could be bad.
Let's see here. I have to keep this going.
We can start singing Kumbo.
Yeah. Well, I'll just go ahead and give out my score and stuff. The beer, very good beer. I mean, if you look at like the Vienna style lagers that are out there, for the most part, that most people are probably going to pick up. Boston Lager from Sam Adams. That's a Vienna style lager. From was it Modelo? The Modelo Negra.
Yeah.
That one's a Vienna style lager. And those are decent for what they are. But then you get something that just has this much flavor and it just blows those out of the water. It's like, wow. Very, very good. I'm gonna give this beer from Schilling Beer Company, the San Jacinto Mexican style lager, a 98 out of 100. Very enjoyable. That's the way a Vienna style lager should be. Full of flavor and it just drinks easy and it's just good. All around good. The cheese, now I have to base this off of it's not a cheddar because cheddar seems to be like one of my favorite styles of cheese. So I would prefer a cheddar cheese over the Havarti, but this Havarti was very, very good. So it was full of flavor. It did have a good bold flavor, nutty. It had that kind of weird, funky tang thing going on. Not super tangy, funky like a goat cheese or any of those other ones that really get down there into the barnyard. But it just had that slight tanginess to it. Now I'm not sure if that tanginess is what others would consider that caramel flavor, but to me it wasn't. Something I didn't mention about the cheese was first bite. There was a good amount of saltiness to it. It did have a salinity to the cheese. I think my palate just got used to it. So by the time I was actually talking about it, I didn't mention it, but I did remember my first bite of it. It was like, oh wow, there's some salt coming through in the finish, and it did have that kind of sweet nuttiness and stuff too, along with that slight tang. Very nice cheese though, and like I said, I'm not going to base it off of it's not as good as some of those cheddars I've had to try to bump down the score on it. I'm going to say, wow, it was a really enjoyable cheese for what it was. And out of the Havartis that I've had, definitely one of my favorite Havartis I've had. I'm going to give that a 96 out of 100.
Wow, good score.
So,
Yeah.
and then they paired very well together. The Vienna style lager and the Havarti, the aged Havarti. Worked really well together. Both very bold flavors that just kind of had similar paths that were slightly different. You know, you get the brown bread and the earthy tones and a little bit of that kind of zestiness from the hops through the beer, and then you get that nuttiness, and that kind of tang thing going on from the cheese, and it's kind of all like within the same field, but it's different, you know. So it worked awesome together. So good night for me, anyways, for my pairings. shout outs. Yes, Beerman. Shout outs.
Yeah, sorry, I was writing my freaking notes.
All right.
Cool.
So let's see. We got the Multi Monday poll is out. You guys can find that. Everybody that's in the Hangouts knows where to find that in the Hangouts. It's on the description of the last Multi Monday that we just did, which was
Monday.
Monday. It was just this past Monday. Whatever beer
All
that
beer.
was. Oh yeah, the alt beer. So go to the alt beer Multi Monday that just happened. Find the description there, and you can find the poll in there, or you can find that poll on Beerman's community tab, community page thing. Voting comes down tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whatever beer wins will be the next Multi Monday brew that we're looking at. That's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. There is no After Dark beers on my channel this upcoming Sunday because I will be at a barbecue with quite a few other YouTubers, and so I will not be doing that show. I do believe that Thrash Metal has stepped up and said that he would go ahead and get that going if anybody's interested in the After Dark beers on Sunday. Whatever time, I'm going to let Thrash go ahead and talk about whatever time he plans on doing that at and stuff, but it would be on his channel for this upcoming Sunday. But cheers. Thanks for having me on. And
Cheers, anytime. Yeah.
Cheers, man.
I'm glad I listened to Miscellaneous there. He's had that cheese a few times, and he seemed to really like it. So it was very good cheese. So cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Well, let's get thank you, Bumpy man. Here's Thrash now.
So let me continue with it. We'll just do the same time. We won't have all of the fireworks and everything that Bumpy has, but yeah, we'll do it. If you guys are interested in doing it, I'll go ahead and post a link, scheduled link, and you guys want to come up, it'd be great. Help support Bumpy, and while he's gone, and they'll probably watch from Boston and laugh while we do it. So
Good.
anyway, so wild ride. It was pretty wild ride. 7%er. There's the balance in there was kind of off a little far. So a little hot on the alcohol. I could see what they were trying to do with the malt profile and the hop profile. Just the alcohol was just overwhelming on the beer. So I'm going to give it a 75.
Yeah.
As for the cheese was the Habanero Jack. And that was a really good cheese for Target brand. I mean, not bad at all. I would put it on, ham and cheese, type sandwich, a heated ham and cheese, especially on toast or something like that. That would really fire up the sandwiches as well. So that one, I'll give it an 87. It's not perfect. I've had better, habanero or jalapeno, pepper type cheeses. So not too bad. Together, they didn't quite go together because the slices themselves had, some sort of coating on it where it wouldn't let the cheese break down on the palate. Where a real soft cheese that you cut from a block would kind of break down. But not to get anal with it, they just didn't go together. I would give them both probably an 80 at the most. The heat from the alcohol went well with the heat of the pepper itself. So on the back end, it was a really good pairing. But on the forward side of it, no breakdown. The beer, the malt profile, and everything that was with it just didn't go with the cheese itself. So it was kind of a kind of there, but not there pairing. But anyway, so that's that. I put out a barbecue video, so we have a 3-2-1 method on ribs. No talking in it; it's all music, so you can follow along. If you don't know what's going on, you just check the description out. and you can do your own 3-2-1 ribs, smoke them, get them going really well. And good luck with Bumpy with your pulled pork when you go up to Boston, and he can do his Boston butt.
Boston butt.
Boston butt. And then I also have a horse video
Get
that
the money muscle.
put out not too long ago, just a week ago, I think. But it's kind of like a horse video where I called it Horses and Kinda. That's what I called it, Horses Kinda, where we got a little bit of goat in there, a little bit of this, that, and the other thing in there. But a lot of the horses I hang out with not only on a daily basis, but the rescues that I deal with on a weekly basis. So very close to me. You guys want to go out and check that out? It's kind of fun. I had a bunch of video footage I just kind of put together because I hadn't done it in a while. Just kind of threw it together. There's a couple horses in there that have been put down since I did the filming, which is kind of a sad point. But on the other hand, we have 3 new babies, and you can see them all in there. We got Zia, Charlotte, and Bryn. Zia's at where my horse is at, and then Bryn and Charlotte are at the rescues. Can't quite get close to them yet because mamas aren't ready. So there's a difference between those that handle horses right at the beginning of birth to now until compared to the horses that are born when they're safe from the slaughterhouse. So big difference. So check it out, give a thumbs up, and be really appreciated. Thank you, everybody. Beer Man, thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude.
Here's the chat. Here's the panel. Here's rocking tonight. We are having fun.
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah. And thank you very much, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Oh yeah. Cheers, bro. All right.
Cheers, guys. Shit. Yeah, so for the Prairie Artisan Ales, the Prairie Gold. So it was different, man. Like I said, the nose really didn't do it for me, but the taste on this was pretty good. It was drinkable. I mean, we were sitting around for a while. Probably would have been a little bit better when it was colder. But I mean, the experience I had, I'm going to put this at an 87. I mean, I don't know if like I said, if I would have cracked it open and jumped into it when it was cold, it might have been a little bit better. But I feel good at an 87 on this one. Like I said, I did. I like the pear note. It was just clean and crisp. The drinkability was fairly well on it. Yeah, so 87. The cheese, the goat cheese was good. It was a little more down to earth and a little bit more of like a rustic goat cheese. Like I said, it did have a little bit more of that farmhouse gamey kind of flavor to it. I don't know if it was that particular goat cheese. The texture was a little wonky on that one. I don't know. Still, overall, it wasn't bad. I think, I don't know. I think I would go with the 87 on the goat cheese as well. You know, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad. Would I buy it again? Maybe for a different circumstance or a different kind of beer. But overall, the pairing was actually pretty good. I'm going to score it together at a 90. The cheese worked with the beer. What it did with the beer is it took out that real farmhouse, that vinny wine-like quality, and it really brought the fruits forward, that pear and those wine grapes, and cleaned it up a bit. And it actually brought some of the alcohol note out at only 6.5%, but that was just what happened with the cheese. So 90 together. Shout outs. So keep your eyes peeled for some more miscellaneous brew reviews. So this Friday, obviously, there's going to be no Food Friday. And if we can get a couple people to participate, I'd be more than willing to host it. So, I'll get that together and yeah, we'll just have a food Friday, and it's going to be wild card. Bring whatever beer, whatever food, keeping it simple, nice and casual. So that'll be 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, same as when Alex does it. So cheers. Catch you guys on the next one.
Awesome.
Cheers,
Thank
Miss
you.
Lane.
Thank you, Miss Lance. Cheers. Right on.
Gotta keep it rolling, man.
Hi.
Yeah.
Well, I did a thing. Actually, I ate the whole thing. Yeah, I was just hungry. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say. It wasn't good. I was just hungry. I mean, it has its positives. The only positive it has is it's cheese. But it's just everything was overshadowed with just that stinkiness and the dryness. Just the cheese sucked. I still have this much left. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'll probably throw it in the freezer and forget about it for a while. Maybe thaw it back out and try it again. Down the road, it got a 65 out of 100. So that
Fish
is
bait.
that
Use
is
it for fish bait.
there you go. That would probably work. They'll go for that, I think. Yeah, it's a D. It's not good at all. But the beer, ooh. Let's show the can again. Keystone Light. Key Lightful, raspberry plus lime plus beer, 4.1% ABV. It's a very tasty beer, refreshing, very, very good for a hike up in the hills of Colorado to sip on while you're, walking down the path. Beer got a 93, and that's probably one of the highest I've scored an adjunct ever. So it's just under a solid A. It's an A-. Very good, though. Drinkable. If you can ever find it, go for it. It's worth a try. Combined, yeah, the funk from the cheese completely overpowered the beer, including the raspberries and lime. Not a great match. I'll be back next week with a better match. I can practically guarantee it. The combination, 68 out of 100. So a D+.
Get that government cheese, man. Get that government cheese.
I think I just ate some. As for shout outs, I checked my mail this morning and I got a package in the mail. So I'm going to do an unboxing after we're done here and get it up on my channel sometime tonight. So look out for that. Should be a lot of fun. It's going to be pretty short, but it's going to be sweet. Cheers, beer man. Cheers, panel. Cheers, chat. Thanks for having me, guys.
Cheers, man. Cheers, Chadeo. Thank you.
Chadeo.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go ahead. We'll go. We had Sut was in here, so we'll go with Sut here. All right.
All right. Oh, I got some government cheddar here, man. I got some government cheddar. I'll take a bite. Really good, nice and creamy. Not much bite or nothing good. It's just a mild neutral cheese, But it goes real great with this Wernesgrüner. This Wernesgrüner, if you got a chance to pick it up, do yourself a favor and grab some.
Nice.
But the cheese itself, what the fuck, it's an 85. But the beer offsets it because the beer's like a 98. So together, I'm going to sort of like a 93. It's a 93. It's a 93. 93. Together, total 93. That's what it is. But that government cheese ain't bad. I don't even know where I got it from. One of my nieces or something had a couple kids. She got a couple kids. They just give it to her.
I got news for you. You don't have to have the COVID shot anymore.
I don't know. I never got mine.
Well, no, you eat that cheese, you don't need the COVID shot.
Fuck, it's probably injected in this shit.
I'm just kidding, man.
Yeah, it's probably in it. It's probably already injected.
Fauci cheddar cheese.
Yeah. We're a few more masks. Yeah. That motherfucker come around with this shit. I wouldn't kill him.
Make sure you wear 2 condoms.
Shoot him right in his foot. Yeah. Shoot him in his foot, tell him to get the fuck out. Got it. Get away.
Man. That's awesome. Oh, man. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Hey, Thrash, your ponies are looking real good, man. That one painted pony was a really pretty horse.
Yeah,
It was a pretty horse.
Yeah, Z is a beautiful girl, man. I love her. I was with her today. Her mama, Poppy, is she's tolerable to me now while I'm in there scooping her poop. So
That's good.
I got to love on her. So I got my my pony fixed. So
Yeah, that's a good looking little horse. That's a good looking horse. That thing is nice. Hey, my man, beer man, what the hell's going on up there?
I'm going to go to Robert now, dude.
What's going on up in Washington State there, beer man? You got your shit put together and you operate?
What I'm doing right now is a home brewery, so I'll be getting the other stuff going here soon, though. I'm just kind of I'm trying to get one thing done at a time.
Well, I wish you the best, man. I wish you the best.
I appreciate it. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. It'll get there. Right on, man. Here we go. Thank you, Sutton. I appreciate it, man. Cheers.
As the cheese
You're welcome. Cheers. This guy, he's got the beer. He's got the beer, man. This guy got the beer for the day. Who is he? The Whisky Scout. Yeah!
Welcome, Whiskey. All right.
I replugged my mic in, so hopefully that crackling goes away. I don't know if it will or not. My connection, we had a bad storm here today. We've had storms all week. Last 2 weeks, actually. It's been every day. But anyway, I hope it did. If it didn't, I'm sorry. Nothing I can do about it. The cheese gets a little bit tangy as it warms up. Almost sort of like, not quite like sour cream, wouldn't go like that route, but it is slightly leans in that direction, and it just adds more flavor to it to me. Cheese, I love this stuff. In fact, I could fill jalapenos with it, and I think it would be outstanding. I think it would be better than either cheddar or sour cream, Philadelphia cream cheese in them. I love it melted on stuff. I love the stuff. I've never had it before, so this has really been an eye-opener on this. Cheese, I'm giving a 96. I love the stuff. The beer, I like Dunkels. This is a good Dunkel. I'm going to give it a 93. But together, they help each other. They work very well together in the palate. So I'm going to give them as a pairing a 97. Nice. As far as what I'm doing today, I released one today on Elijah Craig Brow Proof Beef 520. So I just released a video today on that. So I know. Other than that, I'm not going to be here unless something happens. I hate all the rain. We're planning on taking a motorcycle ride this Thursday. I think we're going to plan on leaving Thursday evening. I probably won't be back until next Thursday or Friday. So
Awesome.
that's in the
Yeah, dude. Get up on the road, dude. That's good, man.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great. Wow, look, it's like everything went well with you. That's great, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Yeah. Totally, man. Do you have any? You shouted out. You shouted out that you were you're waiting for the rain to stop. So that okay, cool. All right. So I put together notes. I was trying to get stuff real quick. Just as far as the cheese, just milky, salty, crystallized, thick, lathering cheese. Very nice. Scored it at a 96. A pretty damn good cheese. I'll be getting this again. The beer, citrus forward, hazy, flaked barley forward, smooth, creamy, nice, medium body, slight bready, nice, loose, dry finish. Rindy, lemon, grapefruit, slight orange with that pithy, nice. That was nice. Or nice. That was nice, dude. I like the pithy. I like pithy in any beer, any Nipa or any hazy is nice. Apricot, melon, white grapes came out in the end when it warmed up. That was not. It was also. I'm not going to say nice again. That was great. No, very good beer for sure. I scored this a 94, mid-range A. So, yeah, not bad. Together paired well, more side by side. Both worked well enough though. The saltiness worked well with kind of some of the citrus, but the sweetness, I don't know, it just kind of side by side. I put it at a 92 on the pairing. So that. Cool. So yeah, as far as mine, just beer and cheese is going to be an open. I don't really have anything planned, so another open one next Tuesday. Be here at 8 o'clock Eastern, and bring it, man. I'll put the link out too if you guys need it. Always goes up at the back end with all of our folks back there. And Wednesday will be probably the last Hop Happy, and then we'll go to Yeast Happy for about a month. We'll see how that goes. I'd like to get some yeasty stuff, and then we'll bounce back into hoppy again because I really like the hoppy beers. So, but yeah, that starts at 6 o'clock Eastern. Videos go up all the time. I got some new merch. This is my new shirt. Me on the front and me on the back.
That's cool.
There's another one too. If you wanna, there's 2 of them. So yeah, if you guys want to get one of those, go for it. But yeah, that's really all I have. Let me bring everyone up to the plate here. Let me get. I think it was Bumpy. Let's see. Bumpy was there. Let's see. Brew, blue, 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 blue. Here we go. All right. Or right there.
Yeah. There you go.
That works. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much. Chat. A wonderful chat. I mean, freaking 21 strong. That was nice. That was good seeing 21,000 people out there. It was like being in a concert.
Got some money too.
Yeah. Shoot, man. You guys rock, man. I appreciate that. Always do.
Man.
Anytime you do that, it's just much appreciated. So thank you. Chat panel. Huh?
We're broke now.
Fuck, man. You took all your money, so
Just joking.
I should have put a PayPal link up. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, thank you though. Panel, you guys rock. Always very nice panel here. And chat. So let's get to this. Let's get this last little bit out, and we're out. I can find it. I promise you, I can.